is up, my people? I have no idea how to do an intro. Just, just. I don't think I'll ever do an intro on this channel. Honestly, it's just I don't know how I do them. But what I have planned today is, since, as you guys may or may not know, this is my first ever ASMR video, and I'm literally making a channel just for this. Like, I have no idea how to really do ASMR or anything. I just thought, since Fragpunk, which is a new like game which just came out, just dropped, I may as well like make an actual ASMR video for it. So what I'm going to do is just kind of introduce you guys to the game a little. I'll go through like my locker, my arsenal as it's called in this game, just show you guys a bit of like the basics, as some people might not even be aware of the game. So yeah, I just thought it would be cool, and I may as well. So, hopping straight into the arsenal, we have the Lancers, which in this game, Lancers are basically just characters. Like in Overwatch, they're called heroes, in Apex, they're called legends, Valorant, agents, you know, etc, etc, etc. So in this game, they're called Lancers, and so far, we honestly have a decent amount. We have like, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, so we have 13 to start with, which, considering the game just came out, it's honestly pretty good. And they're all got like unique abilities and stuff. I'm not going to go through each one, as I might make videos for each one. I don't know. It depends, like, honestly, on how long the game lasts. Is obviously at the minute, 2025, 2024, games are having a very rough start, and some don't honestly last. I do have hope for Fragpunk, is it's really unique. It's got that like real, like, good new taste that an FPS should have. It's just, you know, I can't get ahead of myself. But yeah, so I'll just show you guys like what I have for each character. It's not super impressive. It's just like I may as well show you guys, as you might want to play these. I don't know. Okay, so starting off with Broker, this guy is basically your classic RPG type smoke bomb person, right? Like every game has one, like an Overwatch, Junkrat. In I don't actually think Apex has one, but you get my point, okay? He's a cool, very cool guy. I did also buy the skin, and by that I mean I made a first purchase which got you the skin, and it's a pretty cool skin considering this is original, so it's very different, which I really like it. I really like it. Next up is Nitro, who I actually did main for a while. She's like your normal drone type Lancer, I guess. Every single game has a drone type. She also does have one of the first like legendary type skins in this game, as only a few characters have legendary skins, and Nitro has one. So this is her like original base look with that pink type engineer design. Then the new one is like a ski type design, which is pretty cool, honestly. It's like I was tempted to buy it. Like I have spent money on this game. I am just gonna say it like up front, is I'm finding it super fun. I got the pre-order bonuses. I've been waiting for this game for like months. Okay, so you already know I was spending as soon as it came out. Next up is Hollow Point. Hollow Point is like your normal sniper type person. She has a wall you can throw out. She has like a little drone which gives sound to people who walk on it. She's very your stereotypical sniper, and yeah, she's quite loved, mainly because it's like sniping in this game. You can just hold an angle, like in Valorant, you can just hold angles super hard, and it's like it's not really much you can do about it. I do have a few skins for her. But again, she's another one with one of the legendary ski skins which are out at the minute, which I will show you guys the shop at like after I've shown you guys the Lancers. And this skin, wow, okay. Okay. Honestly though, like getting away from the clear points of this skin, it's actually pretty cool. It's got like that purple effect going up, and I respect the skins. I respect the skins. Next is Jaguar. He's probably one of my least played. He's basically like a trapper type person. He can slow people, he traps them, and then like most Lancers in this game, he has like some sort of little drop type damage, which is his live wire here. People mainly play him just so you can see if there's enemies nearby. He's like a permanent extra radar kind of. So yeah, he's not too great in my opinion, but he's there. Now, Pathogen, she's like the Sage of this game. If you played Valorant, you know who Sage is. Um, she's your healer. She traps people. She's poisoning people. You know, she's very like I'd say popular, but it's not because she's like absolutely amazing. It's just like she's very versatile in all teams. So you'll always see Pathogen on at least one team. And then Zephyr, who was my first main. Zephyr is your invisible type, stealthy flank type lancer, I guess. Basically, if you go Zephyr, your main thing is to just scout around corners with invis and then like literally just hard flank. That's pretty much it. She isn't too great in this current meta though, as this current meta is a lot of like trapping. It's a lot of just playing defense with like Nitro, Hollow Point, holding angles, and then you can have like Spider like trapping and teleporting them out of there, just getting free melee kills, stuff like that. But she's definitely viable. She's like an A tier, I'd say. Spider, who is my actual main now, he is basically your teleporting type lancer. What he does is he can place teleporters across the map, so you can swap between any point you want. He also has an ability called Spirit Away, which is basically like this little bomb you throw out, and any enemy who touches it is instantly teleported to where you trapped it, and you can just basically get a free kill every single round as long as you hit it. And then he has a little drone as well. Kismet is it's hard to really explain. If you played Apex, you know who Wraith is. She has an ability kind of like Wraith, where she can just go interdimensional kind of and just like run away, which is pretty cool. She also has like 2 grenades, and she has a scouting ability, which is just basically lets you see through walls. Like similar to Valorant, all Lancers kind of have a similar-ish kit where you'll see one of them has at least a recon ability, one has a movement-ish ability, and then one has like a destructive bomb ability. And then the last of what I'm going to cover is, I don't actually have all the characters yet, I'm still missing 4, is Sonar. Sonar is kind of underrated in my opinion. She basically just lets you scan the entire, well, by entire map, I mean like parts of the map with her abilities. She has echolocation, which deploys like a little staff, which as you can read, just periodically reveals surroundings. I have used Sonar a decent bit, honestly. My stats with her are decent. I think I've got like 55% win rate with her, so for me that's actually decent. She has Sonic Surge as well, which throws out this little orb type thing, which not only scans through walls, when it lands at like where you're actually trying to scan, it will create a little circle on the ground, which will then boost up any enemies who are actually like standing in the circle. And then her best ability, in my opinion, which is absolutely insane, especially if you pair it with someone like Zephyr, is Sound of Silence. If you have a Sonar on your team and a Zephyr and they're like actually talking to each other and communicating, all she has to do is click Sound of Silence, which is basically silences all movement tech. So it's like you just can't hear a thing, and then Zephyr just runs full sprint while invisible at the enemies and just absolutely stabs them all. It's genius. It's absolute genius. I do play solo queue though, so I just play Spider, but yeah. Weapons wise, as you can tell, there is like an event going on which gives you these like blue and white weapons. They're pretty cool. I've got them for most weapons. I don't know if I'm using them on all weapons, but yeah, you'll probably see it throughout. That's just off the event. You can log in now and just start like getting the shards for the event and get it all. I have completed every single skin for the event, I'm pretty sure. So I do have it on actually every single gun. I just don't always use it on every single gun. Which brings me to the submachine gun, which the clampdown, I don't really use it. It's not like the greatest, but I got this cool skin for it with this like purple sharky type look, and honestly, it's cool. It's cool. It's just I don't really think it's a meta gun right now, so I'll probably just cover like my favorite weapons, which brings me to the next one. Well, the only other submachine gun in the game, which is Mad Dog. Mad Dog is honestly, it's insane. As you can tell, I have bought a skin for this gun. It's like these Cyberpunk skins, which again I'll show you guys in the store in a second. I have put little tags on it as well, as you can see, with like charms. So I think the charm feature is just so cool. And honestly, I just make guns look so cool. Like, I'm really proud of the way I've actually decorated this one. Same with Fever, which I'll bring you to now. Which, this is Fever. this is like the same skin style, but I've also decorated it as well. And it just, I don't know, I think it just looks really, really cool. As when I'm aiming in, I can see the little shark and the little disco balls on it and stuff. And yeah, it's just really, really cool. Like what I'll do is put another one on just because like why not? Okay, never mind about my limit, sadly. Like yeah, you do have a limit for how many charms you can put on, obviously, but it's cool. It's cool. It's a cool feature. I don't really use light machine guns or marksman weapons often, which brings me to the snipers, which probably my favorite archetype in this game. As you can tell, I have the ranked skin, which you basically need to play tons of ranked games. I think I played like 10 hours of ranked just to get this skin. And it's like the chrome one I bought. You can choose between the golden one or the chrome skin, but I wanted the chrome one as it just looks cool. And then I've got little charms on it as well, like a little strawberry, little octopus on the back, which there he is. And yeah, I think it just looks super clean and just super cool. And then this skin is from the pull-in system in this game, because this game has like a gacha system kind of. You know how Apex has like heirloom shards and you can get heirlooms? Think of it like that, but you have to pull like 10, like, well, you know how you get 150 heirloom shards per pull? Think of that, but you have to pull heirloom shards 10 times to get the actual heirloom in this game. So it's definitely a very expensive gacha system. Like, that's probably one of the biggest complaints I've saw. Like, it's literally like £1,000 just for the heirloom, which is absolutely, actually insane. Like, I don't know who's actually buying that. I've only saw it in game once, so big up to that guy. But yeah, I feel bad for that because that's expensive. Is this the pre-order skin? Or is it on Resolver? I think it's on Resolver actually. But yeah, I did pre-order and get the bonus. So this is like one of the pre-order bonuses. It's just a super cool Resolver skin. As you can see, I've got a little cat on there because I love cats. Actually, I'll probably make the ASMR profile on this like YouTube channel I'm creating. I'll probably make it a cat. So you'll probably already know that because like cats are just adorable. Okay, like fight me on it, seriously. But yeah, pretty cool pistol wise. I mean, they're just kind of pistols. You have your classic normal pistol where it's like boom, 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 and then you have your deagle where it's just like boom, and then it's like a heavy pistol type thing. Everyone knows what a deagle is. Then you have your little submachine gun, which it's just as cool. It's just as cool, just as cool. And then something unique to Fragpunk is the utility guns, which are basically a pistol where instead of aiming in, like you just can't aim in with the gun, but instead you get like separate abilities with it. So the blaster throws out mini grenades. You have the flasher, which throws out mini flashbangs. You have the smoker, which obviously throws out mini smoke grenades. And then the burner, which throws out mini, like, incendiary bombs type things. This is definitely the best one, in my opinion. This is the one I use the most. But, yeah. And then you have the melee weapons, which aren't really too special. Well, in base anyway. Because then eventually, for instance, for the knife, you can get a cool butterfly knife, which isn't actually the heirloom, it's just like a skin, which is actually super cool on Fragpunk's part. So you can just spin it around in game and it just looks cool. I could technically buy it now, but I am saving for the heirloom as I've had those like, well, it's not actually called an heirloom, but that's what's it called. It's on the axe. It's a skin. It is called a, I don't even know, like a constellation. Is it called a constellation? I mean, I think it's called a constellation. I don't honestly know though. But yeah, these little things up here, the ultimate materials, are basically the heirloom shards. So I'm like, I know I'm comparing it to Apex, but it's hard to explain. So it's like, yeah, I have 200 and I need 1,000 for the cool sword, and it looks so cool, and I don't know. Okay, it just looks cool. Um, but yeah, the only thing about it is it's actually a skin on the axe. So it does kind of suck if you like the knife, or like want to get more kills, like a kill counter type thing for the knife. But I don't mind. I use the axe quite a lot. It's statistically just better. Like as you can tell here, the attack range, the backstab, even just the normal slash is just better on the axe. But yeah, that's pretty much all the lances and weapons. I don't really know what else to show you guys. I don't want to spoil the game too much if you're like planning to play it. But there's also like stickers and stuff where you can infuse different ones to get more. You can stick the stickers on the guns, on your profile, on your like actual card for your character. What else? I guess I'll show you guys his store, as I have been talking about this quite a bit. There isn't much on the store as it is a monthly store, unlike games like Fortnite where it's like a daily store. So what Fragpunk do is they'll release like bundles at a time. So if we come in here, these are like the ski skins, right? You have one for who the hell? Who the hell is this? Oh, you have Circuit skin, which is pretty cool, you know. Then you have one for Hollow Point and Nitro, which I shown before. Which these are super cool. You get stickers, you get different banner stuff, I guess. I mean, it's definitely a bit pricey. Like if we come over to the actual pricing thing. Okay, so you'd need like 4,000, right? Like they do have a limited time thing on right now where for the first 45 days of the game releasing, if you buy something, you'll get extra coins, which as you can tell, I spent like $20 on the game. So yeah, that's why I get that. But for that entire bundle, you'd need to get like at least $40 worth of like coins to buy it, which is pretty pricey, honestly. Same for the weapons. Like I only bought two. Like I could have bought the bundle, but I didn't use like half of these weapons, and I didn't really care about the extra rewards. But yeah, it's pretty pricey bundles. Obviously, you can buy these individually. Like if we come down, you can buy these for 2,000 each, which is actually a lot more affordable. I think it's only like £15 for a legendary skin, which isn't bad, honestly. Like I've seen games do it worse, I've seen games do it better, but yeah. So they have two deals on right now. One is just like winter type, I don't even know, like tribal type aesthetic, I guess. It's very like Native American, I think it's called. I'm not American, I think it's called Native American. With that like coolness. Forgive me if I'm wrong, I generally just don't know, but it looks cool. It's got like fur on it, which is super fancy. The kill count is actually super cool as well. But and then you also have the other skins which I showed before, kind of, which aren't the legendary ones, but you have one for Corona, which is, you know, I mean, it's a skin. Is it a good skin? I'm gonna argue no, but the Hollow Point one, like I said before, is super cool. With like that purple going up. I'm tempted to buy this skin, except I just don't really play Hollow Point that much anymore because she's so favoritized throughout the entire game. Everyone is trying to play Hollow Point. It's actually like annoying to do, honestly. But you do obviously have different item store things you can spend currencies on as well. It's honestly all up to you. I don't want to show too much in case people are trying to get into this game, as that, I thought it was pretty interesting to like learn about all the new stuff. And this game really has a lot to offer. That's why I just don't think it's gonna die. As it's just there is so much you can actually be doing and so many currencies and so much rewards you get just for playing the game that it's very different to games like Apex, Overwatch, even like Fortnite and stuff where you just don't really get much. So obviously most of you guys probably know about Fragpunks having like the shark cards and stuff. It's just been big hype in the FPS community for a while. But these are probably some of the greatest stuff I've seen like unique-wise for an FPS game since Valorant first released. Because it just changes the entire game, but not to a level that it's just not competitive and not fun, but also not too little that it's just like you don't even need to care about it. It really like changes your gameplay style every single time. And then I'll actually skip relics. I do have a little club thing I created, which is it's cool. You can see I'm in platinum for ranked right now. I am trying to get into diamond, so hopefully I am in that like soon. I mean, you can join if you want. I honestly don't mind. I don't really know what clubs do, so I kind of just like made one because the game told me to. So yeah. Aside that, what else? I guess I can check the battle pass before we end it off. Which obviously I'm not fully done as well. I do kind of have a life, just slightly. But actually, I'm saying that the game's been out like what, a week, and how many hours do I have? I have like 32 hours on the game in a week, which, it's something. Just ignore my win rate. I've kind of been struggling a bit in ranked at the minute. I'm like hard stuck platinum 4, so I'm slowly making my way out. But yeah, the battle pass. Every game has one. I got mine for free since I pre-ordered. But it's pretty cool. I'd say the rewards are actually really, really good. You get these cans, which are obviously used to unlock the constellation weapon, and then you get free coins. It's just your standard battle pass, honestly. Emotes, weapon skins, coins, banner stuff, and yeah, it's a very customizable game though. So even like getting random stuff you'll maybe never use, you never actually know if you'll use it or not because of just how like customizable the game is. Like for instance, if I go to Lances, my Spider's banner, I'm using just random stuff on here. Like I've got my little ranked badges. I'm using random stickers I've achieved. I've what else? I'm not using one of the little covers. You can obviously get covers and stuff, like as you can see there, add something to the bottom. But I just haven't really found one which is like super great for me, honestly. But yeah, you get super cool stickers, like you can have a cool cat if you wanted it, which honestly, I did have a ton of cat stickers, but I'm trying to trade them in so I get like cool ones. Like this is how I got the big superb sticker here, because I traded like tons of different stickers in, and I got a sticker infusion, and then just kept infusing them until I got like a super cool one like this. Which I mean, it's okay. I guess I could put it like somewhere. Like I could put it just chilling at the top over here. Put him on my shoulder, you know. It's like he's get the point. He's get the point. Oh, you also do have the MVP bit. I wasn't going to mention this, but like, why not? If you get MVP at the end of the game, you can change what the badge looks like. So I only have like 5 right now. Well, 4 I guess, but I could technically just get this one anytime. But I mean, yeah, none of them are super cool in my opinion. But in more time they'll release more, and I'll probably just get one because, you know, as you can tell, I'm obviously going for that like white type design with the banner and stuff. But yeah, so that is like pretty much like my locker type thing in Fragpunk. I know this was kind of a weird video as most people haven't even played Fragpunk, so won't even care about the locker. I honestly just wanted to make a video for like my first ASMR video type thing. So that was like the main purpose of this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably be uploading like gameplay videos of this in a over the next few days maybe. I'll do some in ranked, some in like normal or whatever. Is it called like standard in this game? I don't know. But yeah, just like let me know if you want to see anything or change anything, or if my mic's a bit bad. Like, you know, just I don't know. But yeah, I'll see you guys probably when I next upload, which I have no idea when it is yet, but it's sometime. Okay, so I'll see you guys.